Ladies and gentlemen, my name is BrendenPlayz and this is Smackdown for WWE 2k19 Universe Mode. Just a couple of episodes away until Survivor Series. One of the biggest pay-per-views of the year right here on BrendenPlayz will finally come your way in the near future. Tonight, on this edition of Smackdown, Dean Ambrose will go one-on-one with Sami Zayn. This week on Smackdown, Zack Ryder, a member of Bray's Fireflies, will go one-on-one against Heath Slater in singles action. Both men could really use a victory, that is for sure. We'll see tag team action as well as Rusev will team up with Jinder Mahal, and they'll face the tag team of the B Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Can Rusev and Jinder make it work? We'll find out. Sonya Deville will face Charlotte Flair in singles action as well. Rhino will face the United States Champion Bobby Lashley. Two big bulls clashing here tonight. We'll see the Tag Team Champions The Bar. They'll face off against Harper and Rowan. And our main event, we mentioned it briefly a moment ago. Dean Ambrose will look for a bit of retribution. He lost last week to Styles. Can he bounce back and beat Sami Zayn here tonight? Zack Ryder gets a victory over Heath Slater. Rusev and Jinder pick up a win over the B Team. Big win there for them. And Charlotte, too good for Sonya Deville here tonight. So let's get things underway as Rhino, the man-beast, on his way to the ring. He'll be facing Bobby Lashley, who is currently the United States Champion. Big opportunity for Rhino, the veteran, to potentially pick up a win here to get himself back in the mix, as Bobby Lashley prepares himself to face Jeff Hardy one-on-one at the upcoming Survivor Series pay-per-view. The man-beast, plenty to like about him, but it's been a while since he's had single success. Are we about to see him get back to the top? He had a lot of success last season of Universe Mode as a tag team competitor. And we'll see him tonight as a singles, potentially look to replicate that against this man. His name is Bobby Lashley. He's the United States Champion for a reason, because he is just so dominant right now. He is on a real roll. Nobody has been able to get in his way and stop him, except for one blemish against his record. And to be fair, you don't really blame him for what happened when he took one loss to Brock Lesnar. He did end up beating Lesnar though, and those two men sit at one apiece. I don't know if we'll ever see them compete against one another once again in the future, but geez, it'd be exciting if it ever does happen. So, Lashley and Rhino one-on-one, and that will get us underway for tonight's event. And we're just a few episodes away until the Survivor Series pay-per-view. We've got NXT coming up, and then we will get to Survivor Series. We're just around the corner, and I do apologize for the delay of episodes. I'll give you a quick little rundown of what's been going on. Obviously, I just moved house. So I've moved house and I haven't had internet available to me. But not only that, my computer hard drive crashed. It died. So I've had to get a completely new hard drive in, which means I need to get all my programs reinstalled, get everything back on track, as well as trying to set all my computers and everything like that up, as well as trying to move in house. So it's been a busy time for me, but we'll be back on track going forward. And we'll hopefully have some more streams and more episodes coming away as soon as we can. But obviously Survivor Series right around the corner. We're going to start preparing for that. And hopefully this weekend we'll be able to stream it live over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BrendenPlayz. If you haven't already, do follow it and keep the notifications on so you'll never miss when I do go live on that channel. So a big couple of weeks coming up. Not only that, we've got Survivor Series, but of course NXT TakeOver. That event not too far away as well, which is always exciting to see the up-and-coming stars shine on the big stage as Rhino with a DDT takes down Lashley. We talked about Rhino and his success last season. Well, his record is actually quite impressive when you think about it. He's got 58% win ratio at the moment, 45 wins, 32 losses. Now, majority of those wins, you'd have to believe, are coming from his time in the tag team division with, of course, his tag team partner, Randy Orton. They were such a great and strong tag team. But Rhino, he's had some periods of time where he's looked very good as a singles. He's come close to winning the United States Championship on a couple of occasions. So Rhino can definitely hang. But Lashley is a tough opponent for Rhino. I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to take him down. But so far, so good. as he's driven Lashley into the canvas. They continue to stomp away. Lashley really needs to try and get into another gear here. A little slow at the gates here as Rhino could make him pay. And this is a bit of the battle of the spear right now between these two. Both men have a deadly spear as the knee into the right under the midsection of Rhino there, taken down. Rhino, of course, has the gore, which will, almost cut you in half, really. And Lashley, with so much power and velocity behind his own spear, and he'll be very tough to stop for Rhino. The right hand there by Bobby Lashley. More offense coming from Bobby. And now Lashley, big clothesline right into the corner, and Rhino goes down. Tough time now for Rhino, who needs to try and bounce back. Able to block that attempted, I have to say, suplex there from Bobby Lashley. We spoke about his record. 92% win ratio, 11 wins, 1 loss. It's been a hell of a journey so far for Lashley. But you have to say, though, despite the fact he's been around since around WrestleMania time, not a lot of matches, obviously. Almost the gore hit there by Rhino. He went for it, but Lashley countered into the DDT, able to stay in it. And Lashley has Rhino up and down with a suplex. Not a lot of matches from Bobby Lashley, but every time we see him, he's just so impressive. And now Lashley looking for a spear of his own. Can he find it? There it is! Big time spear by Lashley. Bobby Lashley cuts him in half. Will that be all? And that is it. Lashley picks up the win and defeats Rhino here tonight. It was a battle of the spear. It will not be the case at Survivor Series when Bobby Lashley goes one-on-one with the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. I cannot wait for this one. Two men who are in great form. Jeff Hardy, since moving over from Raw to SmackDown, has had a near-perfect record. He has been impressive. He's bounced back and really shown that he's still one of the top competitors right now, in my opinion, as a singles. And Lashley, of course, as we said, 11 wins, 1 loss, make that 12-1 now. He has been mighty impressive. And Lashley might be the man to beat as Jeff Hardy. Ooh, here we go. Jeff Hardy approaching the ring. Face to face of Lashley and offers to shake the hand of Lashley, who does oblige. Jeff Hardy wanted to surprise Lashley a little bit here and just send him a bit of a friendly reminder that he is around. Jeff Hardy's been watching. He's ready. And a bit of friendly competition will transpire at Survivor Series. Time for our next matchup here tonight on SmackDown. It will be tag team action as well as The Bar will face off against the New Day at Survivor Series. The Bar tonight will focus on Harper and Rowan. And Survivor Series will be a big occasion. The New Day have been on a real roll. Back to their best, I believe. We're hearing it will be Big E and Xavier Woods as the tag team being utilized at Survivor Series. Kofi Kingston may be on the sidelines there, so it's a bit of a different combination from the New Day. They're trying something a little bit different. Normally Kofi and Big E is the combination that they've utilized in the past to win Tag Team Championship Gold, but something a little bit different, and it has worked so far. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro on their way to the ring. Together they form such a fantastic team. Individually brilliant as well. Cesaro with a golden armband on right there, as you can see, in his left hand arm. That signifies that he has over 100 victories in Universe Mode, so you'll see a couple of these superstars wearing those golden armbands, and that is simply because they are the best of the best. Cesaro has shown that. I believe Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns also have that as well. So Cesaro has been brilliant, over 100 victories. Sheamus not too far away, 90 victories right now. He definitely could get there himself. As now, former tag team champions Harper and Rowan on their way to the ring. This is a devastating duo that have had their fair share of luck and fair share of bad moments together. But ultimately, they do form a very strong tag team. The Bludgeon Brothers is what you could call them as well if you wish. And their career, they currently stand at 53 wins, 55 losses, so just a tad under the 500 mark. That 50% ratio that every team aspires to be, at least above that. That way you know you've won more than you've lost. And they're just a touch under that. Tonight would be huge to win here. They could potentially catapult themselves into the Tag Team Championship mix, something that they've been out of for a while now. And the New Day, as we said, have certainly reclaimed their best form, and they I think could be the favorites heading into Survivor Series. Yes, despite the fact the Bar together have won 79, yes, that's right, 79% of their matches as a team. Impressive. The New Day are just on such a roll as Cesaro, what a start, picks up Harper and drills the knee right into the rib cage. And if you want to start a match, that's the way to go about it. Cesaro, as we said, 100 wins for a reason. He's been brilliant. Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion. Just waiting on him to win the big one, the big World Championship belt. It's never quite happened for him. You never know. Time still is available for him to get there. Right now, his focus is on the Bar, and this team has looked so good. Sheamus and Cesaro. An impressive run between the two of them. And right now, they're going to be so difficult to stop at Survivor Series. Especially, as we said, the form that they have shown. But as I said, the New Day may be a touch better at the moment. But it's hard to deny. 79% win ratio is beautifully executed from Cesaro. Up on the shoulders, slammed down in front of him. And Cesaro will drive and drag Harper over to his own corner and keep him away. Keep him away from his tag team partner, Rowan, who will be very, very difficult to get down onto the mat. He's a big man, as is Harper, and Sheamus Cesaro. That's the thing that they've got for themselves. They are two big men. They are very strong, very powerful. They pretty much match up with all teams. His attempted tag could be made, no. As now Harper working away on Sheamus, trying to get him down. Sheamus and Cesaro, they do have a bit of speed about themselves, so they can keep up with the high-flying teams, for short periods of time. They have a lot of strength, they have a lot of power, so they can match up with the teams like Rowan and Harper, and perhaps the Authors of Pain as well. That's the real beauty about them. A bit of a hybrid team. They can really do it all. Cesaro's got such great technical ability as well. Sheamus can brawl with the best of them. I really believe they make a fantastic combination. Sheamus is a former World Heavyweight Champion here in Universe Mode as well. So Sheamus has been to the top of the mountain in the past. And both men here trying to collide with one another as Rowan will get the better of that exchange as he tosses Sheamus down and Harper back inside. Tag has been made here as Harper looks to stomp away on Sheamus and keep him down. So much to like about Harper and Rowan, but as we said, they just haven't been able to keep it together. Injuries have plagued them in the past, and I just think consistency has been a bit of an issue. Whilst they are 49% win ratio, which is a good number, most teams will be happy with that. You have to believe a team that is just this dominant, that Harper and Rowan is, you have to believe that that's going to be a disappointing number for them. They could do a lot better than that. They've been to the top of the mountain before as tag team champions, of course, part of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt as their leader. It was when we saw them at their best, big time power slam there by Sheamus. Can they get back to the top? That's the big question. Sheamus driving Harper into the corner. Cesaro could be about to re-enter here. Not to be though, as Harper with the elbow up. Sheamus can't tag. Now, back and forth exchange. Both men exchanging right hands. Sheamus grabs a hold of Harper. Drives his head into the ring post. And now Cesaro gets the tag. Cesaro up top now. Sheamus, oh boy, utilizing a bit of tag team work. Cesaro up in the shoulders. And flips through. Lands down on Harper. Effective stuff there by the tag team champions. This crowd showing their approval of that move as Cesaro has a real chance. Try and capitalize as Harper the counter though. Bludgeon Brothers, Harper and Rowan need this win. Big boot almost taking Cesaro's head off. Cesaro will want to try and end this match as quickly as possible. You don't want to be in there for much longer than you need to be. Considering the fact that the New Day are away at Survivor Series, just days away, you don't want to be in there for much longer. Especially against a team like the Bludgeon Brothers. Nice double team there by both men. And Rowan into the cover. Could be all here, but no. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, getting in there and making sure that it does not end in a 3 count. The Bar, near perfect record themselves. Not many blemishes to their record at all. They have been dominant. They have gone through the tag team division. Gone to the club. The Shield as well. AOP. Many more as Rowan Head first, bounces off the top turnbuckle. Again, the Bar utilizing tag team work. It's impressive to see, and that's exactly what you want to see from the tag team champions, able to utilize one another to inflict as much damage on their opponent as possible. That's what the New Day has done well in the past. They're going to have to try and do that again themselves, but also defend it when the Bar try to do so at Survivor Series. Sheamus into the corner. Big splash there by Rowan. Nicely executed there by the big man. And Rowan looking good at the moment. Sheamus trying to stay in it. Does not want to take too much here from Rowan, otherwise the chances of winning tonight will start to rapidly decline. Harper available to tag. I thought for a moment maybe not. But Sheamus trying to get him as close as his own corner as possible. The referee in the way at the moment, and Rowan able to take advantage of the referee getting in the way, making sure that tag was not made. Now up and down he goes. Nice press slam there by Rowan, and a tag's been made as Cesaro has been re-entered into this one. Beautiful drop kick there by the Swiss Cyborg. Cesaro with another uppercut, flies through the air, and another drop kick, but this time swatted away. Cesaro though with another uppercut. Going well so far, as Cesaro looking pretty good. And a big time European uppercut from Cesaro. Hook of the leg. Rowan in trouble. Real danger. Oh, almost the 3 count. As now Rowan lines up. Cesaro lines up Rowan. Rowan's in trouble. Cesaro wants it. Can he find the neutralizer? Or will he go for the sharpshooter? It looks to be the latter. Cesaro with the sharpshooter locked in, but Rowan had his hand underneath the rope, and Cesaro unable to win this match. Cesaro, I think he perhaps wanted the neutralizer in the middle of the ring, didn't quite get it, had to try and change on the fly, didn't quite work out the way he wanted, and now Rowan can try and take advantage of the mistake from Cesaro, bouncing him off the top of the turnbuckle, and now the sidewalk slam to follow it. Well, this is good. As now the tag has been made. That not much greatness there from Rowan. Allowing the tag, Cesaro gets out, Sheamus comes in, and he's just bulldozing Rowan right now. The former World Heavyweight Champion looking great. And Rowan in a bit of trouble. Irish Curse backbreaker. Not done yet. There's a second. Maybe one more. 3 there from Sheamus. And Rowan goes down. And this is a real chance now for Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, to pick up a win. Sheamus, bro kick. Right on the jaw. Gotta be it. Harper could break it up. That's the only concern. He's coming. Count of 2. He'll get there. Sheamus maybe needed to think about taking care of him before he went for the cover. Perhaps a small little mistake. Now Sheamus will drive Rowan in the corner. Harper still in the ring at the moment. And now a big knee right to the skull. Rowan trying to get the tag. Harper reached out, couldn't quite grab it. And Sheamus going to try and do his best to keep him away from his own corner. And now Cesaro re-enters. The frequent tags from the Bar has been excellent, really showcasing why they are the team to beat right now. Rowan in a bit of trouble. Needs to rely on Harper right now, who's a former Intercontinental Champion. He's been to the top of the mountain before as a solo act as well. He's been brilliant. And Rowan himself really needs to find a tag, bring in his all-star tag team partner. Gets it. Rowan is out. Harper's in. Luke Harper doesn't quite get the hot start that he would have liked, as now Cesaro taking it to him with those kicks. In the corner. Near the corner now. Cesaro set over the top of the rope there by Harper. Harper able to take advantage of Cesaro being in the wrong side of town. He's got the big redwood right by his side as well, if he needs an assistance, which he might be able to capitalize on here. Cesaro back inside the ring. Harper might be trying to utilize the apron, and he does. Also the ring post, I feel, as well. Cesaro back inside the ring now. Cesaro, oh my, back to his feet. Cesaro straight back up, and oh my goodness, a European uppercut. Where did that come from? I have no idea. What has just happened? What just happened? Cesaro was down, he was out, and then he just nips up to his feet, hits the European uppercut like nothing happened, and then just wins the match. I'm at a loss for words. I just don't know. Cesaro and Sheamus will defend the tag team titles from SmackDown against the New Day at Survivor Series. A match that I'm very much so looking forward to. Two great teams going at it. And Cesaro and Sheamus showed tonight that they are the team to beat. And even if the going gets tough, they can find a way to work through it and bounce back and pick up a win. A great win tonight. Can they do it again at Survivor Series? One more match to go here on tonight's episode of Universe Mode. And a man that's been a little bit down on luck, Dean Ambrose, on his way to the ring. We'll touch on him in a moment, but of course it's Survivor Series, the WWE Championship on the line. AJ Styles defends in a triple threat match against Roman Reigns, the big dog, and Sami Zayn. Three men that all have a personal rivalry with each other in some sort of way, all want to prove that they are the best here on SmackDown. It is an exciting time, and it should be a good contest, no doubt. Dean Ambrose, well, talk about a tough time for him. Not only that, he's had a lot of losses to his name in recent times, but it looked as though last week that he was starting to lose a bit of favour with Roman Reigns and the Shield. It looks as though Dean Ambrose not getting the support that I think he needs right now, and I'm not sure what's going on with the Shield, but things are a little bit unraveling at the moment. Things aren't quite as connected as you would think that those men would be, considering that they've had, majority of this season of Universe Mode, they spent it together, they've been together fighting the club, they were successful at times, unsuccessful at other times, and, they've helped Roman Reigns keep and retain the championship at times. Seth Rollins is currently Mr. Money in the Bank. Things have gone pretty well for the majority of the Shield. Of course, Dean Ambrose not sharing the love in all of that, of course. So perhaps he's grown frustrated. Roman Reigns is getting frustrated that Ambrose isn't succeeding. Things just not going well. Ambrose requested this match here tonight. He wanted to prove himself against Sami Zayn after losing to AJ Styles. He's fed up. He wants a win, and he wants to do it at the expense of Sami Zayn, who's still trying to get back into the swing of things after returning from injury at, of course, the Backlash pay-per-view. Sami Zayn has really tried to step up and prove that he is a main event quality superstar, and I've got no doubt that he is. But I think in his own mind, he's not quite sure yet. He was at the top, he was at the pinnacle, he beat Roman Reigns all the way back at Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship. It was taken away from him. Roman Reigns injured Sami Zayn, he was out for a number of months. And now coming back after that injury, Sami Zayn's really got to start fresh, start from the beginning, start from the bottom and really prove himself, get back to the top. He's been able to get himself a title match, but does he believe in his own mind that he deserves to be there? Does other people around him think that he deserves to be there? Well, Sami Zayn so far has been good. Probably needs a couple more wins just to prove in his own mind that he can do it. He's only going to get one more opportunity, that is this match here tonight, to get one last win, one last confidence boost heading into Survivor Series against two of the absolute best, AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. We know the history between those two men. It goes back all the way to the Royal Rumble earlier on in the year. And lots of disdain for one another there. And Sami Zayn, we know he hates Roman Reigns as well. And we know AJ and Sami, whilst they haven't had a direct rivalry with one another, they have said that they've really looking forward to facing each other, and they have faced each other once upon a time in the past, back at the King of the Ring final, where AJ Styles was crowned the King of the Ring winner that night when he beat Sami Zayn. No doubt Sami Zayn's got that in the back of his mind as well. Ambrose in the corner and Zayn with a right hand, connecting nicely. Good start here for Sami. Get a brawl into the outside of the ring as well. Probably playing into the hand of Dean Ambrose more so, but he's looking to work as hard as he can to get a victory. As Ambrose head first. Ambrose has done it all, just about. He's been US champ, IC champ, WWE champion, Royal Rumble winner. It seems like that was a long time ago, because the Ambrose that we've seen as of late has just been taking L after L after L. It's not going well for him at all, and you know the frustration's building. You know, he just isn't enjoying himself right now, and not even the Shield is really getting Ambrose back to his best. Now that the Shield looks as though, as I said, falling out of favor a little bit. Not where Ambrose wants to be right now, but his numbers historically are still pretty good. 52% win ratio, so he's proven himself at times. 9 wins short of the golden armband, 100 wins. So he's got 91 wins to his name, so plenty of experience here in Universe Mode. But you just don't know if he'll ever get to that 100 win mark, because it seems like a long way away from him at the moment, because he's just had his struggles. Nice there though by Ambrose, and as we said, a win tonight not only will derail Sami Zayn's confidence when it's already not that high, just get Ambrose back on the path that he wants to be, just back doing what he does well and doing it at a high level. Ambrose seriously lacking confidence himself, so both men could really use the victory. And I know Roman Reigns will be watching backstage, hoping that Sami Zayn really has a bit of a blemish into his record heading into Survivor Series. Styles probably won't care either way, but probably won't mind as well. And the hook of the leg now by Sami Zayn could be a hit for Ambrose, not to be. Of course, Sami Zayn, we haven't spoken about his record yet, but historically not great here in Universe Mode. No championships really to go to his name. Hasn't really had the success that he would have liked as a singles at all. 41% win ratio, so he's had his moments where he's been okay. And he's had a couple of years where he's really struggled. But the last probably 6 to 8 months, Sami Zayn has really had a huge rise. And we're starting to see the best of Sami Zayn, which is fantastic to see. But the question is, how long can he sustain that for? And now the boot right into the arm of Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is down. Sami Zayn goes to the top. Zayn looking for the big time splash, finds it. Ambrose in the center of the ring, met with a splash, could be in some danger, or perhaps losing this thing. And now Sami Zayn working away on the neck there of Dean, and Zayn starting to really get some momentum building and potentially could look to put this away here. Near fall the counter 2. Ambrose hurting. Sami Zayn realizing, looking to zone in now. And Zayn again connecting with more offense. Ambrose just can't seem to get anything going right now. Zayn working more and more right on the body of Ambrose, wearing him down slowly and taking him down brick by brick. And another backbreaker. Ambrose hurting. He needs to try and dig deep here, Dean. He's had plenty of wars in the past, but he's got to have to try and find a way to win this one. You know, not only is he battling Sami Zayn, but I really believe he's battling his own mind, his own, mental stability. You know, he's got to try and remain focused and calm, because we know Ambrose is a bit of a lunatic at times. We got that for, we know that to be true, but you got that, and not only that, you're lacking confidence, you're lacking self-belief, you're lacking, even the confidence from your own best friends in the Shield. It's all going to be weighing on Ambrose's mind. If Ambrose can get himself into a winning situation, I'm not sure if he's going to know what to do to be able to put him away. A couple of right hands there by Dino, as this is looking better from him. And now the running bulldog after connecting with a few strikes. Ambrose may be working himself into a winning position here. Can he try and put Sami away? Fisherman suplex, couldn't quite grab onto the leg though and go for the cover. Could have cost him. Ambrose will hook the leg now, trying to get it done. Sami with a quick kick out. And psychological work there from Sami. You kick out quickly, immediately stops Ambrose from believing that he's nearly got this match won. Ambrose with a headbutt. Sami Zayn. Look out! Blue Thunderbomb! The shoulders are down! Ambrose in trouble! Could be it! Nearly. Sami Zayn nearly getting it done. Ambrose hanging on for dear life. And Sami, on the right hand, countering back. And Zayn We'll get Ambrose into the corner. You don't want to be here against Sami Zayn! Haluma kick into the corner! After the Blue Thunder Bomb, Ambrose down. Referee position. Sami hooks the leg and gets the win. Sami with a massive victory just before Survivor Series. Ambrose fighting for his life tonight and could not find a way to win. Doing everything he can tonight to win here, Dean Ambrose, but unfortunately it's just not his night. It just hasn't been his month or his year. Just hasn't been a great time for Ambrose. He's starting to lose the faith and the confidence in his own Shield brethren in Rollins and Reigns. Ambrose not having a fun time as of late. But Sami Zayn sure is. His return since coming back from injury has been excellent. And now Sami, I'm not sure who's the favourite to win the triple threat, but Sami Zayn surely has to be in that conversation. He's beaten Reigns in the past. AJ Styles will be tough to beat, but Sami will know that he is just as good as those two. Hang on a sec. Roman Reigns backstage, meeting here with Seth Rollins, and looks like a bit of a heated exchange between the two. Rollins and Reigns talking backstage. Meanwhile in the ring, Sami celebrating. Ambrose has a chant! Oh, right to the head of Sami Zayn. Ambrose looking to swing again, but he couldn't quite connect that time. And now Zayn with a drop kick. Kicks away. Dean Ambrose. Sami Zayn not done yet. Grabs a hold of the chair and drives it into the ribs of Ambrose, and a kick right to the skull. Well, Ambrose went for the ambush. He's fed up. He's had enough. And it's come back to bite him. And now Sami lining him up. Neckbreaker! That had to have caught some of the chair on the way down. I think it may have. And meanwhile, backstage, Reigns and Rollins still arguing, and now, hell no! What the hell's going on here? A lot of brawlers breaking loose here between these two. Rollins and Reigns having a bit of a scuffle backstage. Rollins doesn't want any more of it. And Reigns, thinking about it, will walk away. But the Shield, they've just been torn down right now. Rollins and Reigns not working well together. Gotta be frustrated over what's happening with Dean Ambrose as of late and the future of the Shield being unknown. Ambrose taken down. Sami celebrates. And it is another night to forget for the Shield. Sami Zayn looking red hot heading into Survivor Series. Gotta be perhaps the favourite, if not very close to winning this triple threat match coming up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Survivor Series will be coming away after one more episode of Universe Mode, which of course will be NXT. Do not miss it. Of course, Survivor Series should be live this weekend on BrendenPlayz over on twitch.tv/BrendenPlayz. We'll have more details coming away on the channel in the coming days when I can confirm we will be going live. But you will see it on the Twitch channel, so make sure you are followed. And of course, if you do subscribe over there on Twitch, you get access to exclusive emotes as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We'll have the full Survivor Series match card available on a video coming up soon. But of course, you can check it out on the website, BrendenPlayz.com right now, so you can find out what you can expect at Survivor Series. And while you're there, join the forums. It's free to join, and you can join in the wrestling discussion there as well. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I do apologize for my absence, but moving house, computer problems, it's just been a mess. It's been a bad couple of months, but we're going to try and get back on track ASAP. I'm all settled into my new home now, so we'll be back on track soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like on it if you did, and of course, subscribe to see more. See you next time.